with animals. It's notoriously, you know, it doesn't generally go too well working with animals on film sets. One of the earlier films we had, I think it was McGonagall's Transfiguration class, is that right?
Yeah.
Test my Harry Potter knowledge, it's not great. But they had various animals in the room. I had a lizard, I think, and Josh, the guy who plays Goyle, had a huge millipede. And there was a giant ape as well next to us in a cage. I mean, ironically now, I suppose, after doing the exams. And yeah, he had an obsession with throwing his feces all over the room. So yeah, that was fun. I'm not sure if that was my favourite animal. Subsequently, I was rather terrified about working with apes after that experience. And they told me that I was going to be doing the new Planet of the Apes film, but thankfully there were no actual apes in that film. Thanks to the likes of Andy Serkis, we managed to do it all with humans. So yeah.
Just to piggyback on that, what was it like when you found out that you were going to get to say that iconic line, "Get your stinking paws off me, you damn idiot"?
It was very exciting, yeah. Every suit, as we call them, all the producers and everyone came to set that day to see how it was going to be. I think a lot of them thought it was going to be a bit cheesy, or they didn't want to, you know, step on the feet of any previous features. So we actually did about 25 different versions of that. Get your stinking hands and various other versions of that. So yeah, I was really grateful to see that they actually kept the iconic line that was in the script.
Yeah, big cheer moment.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. Take your time.
What movie in Harry Potter series was your favorite to film and why?
I really enjoyed the last two because it was sort of a marathon film shoot. You know, you did 13 months, I suppose it was, to shoot the last two together. But I personally had a great time with Half-Blood Prince as well. It was one of my first films with David Yates, working closely with him, and had some great scenes with Michael Gambon and Alan Rickman, and these are all great actors that I was not only in awe of, but was rather terrified of. In fact, I'm still terrified of Alan Rickman. So, yeah, it was a real treat to get to work with those guys closely.
I still wondering if it was possible to get a hug.
I would love to. I'd fear it would spark a slight chain reaction. But I love your cheeky request. Thank you.
Can you call us Filthy by Blood, please?
Sorry, I missed
Can you call
that.
us Filthy by Blood?
That's been fun.
Look at his face! Look at his face!
I still got a kick out of saying it.
Right here.
Hi Tom, I'm Marcus.
Hey man.
Big fan of yours, and I love all of your portrayal of Malfoy coming from the book and actually embodying that character.
Thank you.
I actually have a question towards the actual theme park that's in Universal.
Oh yeah, sure.
Later on, I think it's January, if I'm right, they're actually building on more, and
Yeah.
some of the cast is actually going to show up. Will you be one of the cast members?
I thoroughly hope so, yeah. You don't need to twist my arm very hard to get me to go to Orlando. I went there for 5 or 6 years as a kid, before any Harry Potter world existed, so when they told me they were building the original one, I was probably the first one to sign up and get my season pass, so to speak. I've been there 3 or 4 times, a couple of times attempted incognito. I just got a few weird looks. I think they just thought they hired a lookalike to work at the park. So yeah, I don't actually know the full details of the expansion. I know they're building, I think the train, they're building the Hogwarts
It's the
Express.
train, and it leads from Hogsmeade into Diagon Alley.
Cool, yeah, well, definitely. Are you going to be there?
Absolutely, baby.
It's a deal, I'll see you there, dude. Alright, thanks man.
Right over here.
Hey.
What was your favorite line from Harry Potter that you said?
Various ones. The Mudblood line's a good one. For some reason, Scared Potter seems to... Someone told me the other one about the... I didn't know you could read Goyle. I was scared. I forgot all about that one. That was definitely one of my favourite ones. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey man.
You've had a chance to work with a number of great actors over the years. Which actor that you've worked with stood out to you the most in your mind? I just can't believe I'm working with this guy.
Yeah, I mean, they've all left their mark, that's for sure. More recently, Andy Serkis and James Franco were a lot of fun to work with. It was hard not to swoon over James every day. Okay, yeah, that was fun. From the Potter series, they all lent a hand, definitely. Jason Isaacs, who plays my dad, taught me a lot about being a good villain, I think. And Helena Bonham Carter, Auntie, she was a lot of fun to work with. And you know, Alan Rickman's a great, real big influence, I think. Michael Gambon, always someone who reminds me to have a lot of fun. He was never someone who took it too seriously, which is remarkable, really, when you see how good his performances are. He messed around a lot. Thanks, buddy.
Can you give us your best "I despise you" Harry Potter line?
As in, do you want me to say that line? Or?
Yeah.
I despise you, Harry
Or
Potter.
just, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, awesome. It's one of the easier questions I
Well,
think.
say it real like Harry Potter.
If I say Potter any louder, thank you for the request.
And you can see that on YouTube all week long.
Oh, yes, you will.
Right over here.
Hi, I saw online that on another panel somebody asked you about a Harry Potter musical and about the portrayal of Draco Malfoy in there. I was wondering if you've actually gotten a chance to watch it.
I have, yeah. I haven't met, it's Lauren, isn't it? Sorry, is it?
Yeah, that plays Draco.
Laura, yeah. It's a pretty special piece of work. I think she should have got the gig over me. I should be doing the musical, I think. She should be the, but yeah, I'm thrilled that was another sort of just saying about people feeling inspired to create their own stuff off the back of Joe's great work. And that's a fine example of people being pretty creative with it. So yeah, I'm a fan.
All right, I think over here.
Hi. I have a friend who was sorted into Slytherin on Pottermore, and she was feeling a bit discouraged. She thinks she should be in Ravenclaw. So
It's not a bad thing, you know?
That's what I told her. So I was just wondering, do you feel in your heart and soul that you are a true Slytherin?
I do, but not in the sense of, you know, Voldemort or anything like that. Just in the respect that I might not always be on time for class, and I like the excuse to, you know, go slightly against the grain, I think. So yeah, I'm a Slytherin in the best possible form of the word. There is such a thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, right over here.
Hi, Tom.
Hey.
I was wondering, in an ideal world, if you had your choice of any of the Harry Potter characters, who would you want to play and why?
I'm very attached to Draco, to be honest with you. I would definitely struggle to go onto the good side.
Old Spice approved.
This lady in the front row really enjoyed that answer. I hope something tells me that in 30 or 40 years, when they come to remake these in 4D scratch and sniff, that I'll get a chance to play Lucius or someone else in the Malfoy family. So
I'd love it if you
definitely
played
someone along
Lucius.
those lines.
Now that I don't
All
love
right,
Dick
I think over here.
I'm really looking forward to your new film coming out. And I was wondering, do you watch American Horror Story, and how was it working with Jessica Lange?
Yeah,
She's really,
yeah, she's incredible. Again, someone that I left off the list of amazing people that I've had the chance to work with. Yeah, I haven't actually seen much of the show. I know of it, and I know what a success it is. Jessica's amazing. She has the same quality as Michael, where she likes to have fun. They take their work very seriously, but at the same time, they don't take themselves very seriously. So, yeah, we had lots of laughs together. And she's I actually saw the film a couple of weeks ago in Toronto, and she's amazing in it. So, yeah, you can look forward to seeing her at her best, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you, Logan.
Right over here.
Hi, Tom.
Hey.